What is the number one struggle that most players face when playing a tennis match? The most common frustration that I hear is, I don't play the way I practiced. So is it your technique? Does it have to do with your mental and emotional state of mind? What about the pressure to win or the pressure of not losing? There are a variety of reasons you'd like to win more, and the answer, to be real honest, can be discovered in how you are practicing. Whether it's a nationally ranked junior who plays at the US Open or a high school player trying to win a championship match, it's all the same. The numbers are in, and the fact remains the same as it's always been, right there in front of every player, coach, and anyone watching a tennis match. Points are short in rally length. I've spent the last 5 years of my professional coaching career collecting, analyzing, and data mining to ask better questions to find better answers to why don't we play the way we practice. Simply put, we don't practice in the manner in which we are expected to play in a match. The average point lasts between 0 and 4 shots. And since the revolution of technological advances, it's easier and faster to gather and compile the data and mine through the numbers in match play. It's how we play the short points that matters most. If I told you that an average of 2 out of 3 points will end on or before the 4th shot of a point, you'd probably say exactly what I said 6 years ago: Sterling, you've lost your mind. The truth is, though, after thousands of matches and hundreds of thousands of points tracked, the numbers are in, and it's true. 60 to 70% of all points end 0 to 4 shots. Now that we have the data, what do we do with it? Well, we can ignore it and still believe what we are looking at when we watch a tennis match. That is, points are much longer than that. Or realize that it's not what you look at, it's what you see that matters. Here's the problem we all suffer, and it's not even our fault. We believe what we are looking at. Our eyes are arrested by motion, and we love to look for the action. That's right, we are constantly scanning for the long point. That's because we want to see action. When the point lasts 1, 2, or 3 shots, we dismiss it. Why? Because that's not what we want to see or look at. And when we witness the long point, we are immediately thrilled and excited that what we've been waiting for to happen just happened. So we remember it. We lock it away while all the time dismissing the majority of the short points in between those very few long ones. And I want to repeat that phrase I mentioned earlier. It's not what you look at, it's what you see that matters. Another important fact when playing tennis is that you will lose as many points as you will win. So winning every point is unrealistic. If you won just a little more than 50% of the points in a match, you'd win a lot more matches. And in fact, if you won 55% of the points, you'd win 99% of the time. It's winning the right points at the right time, and that all comes down to focus and then refocusing. The idea being that the majority of points played last 2 plus 2 shots, the focus and the refocusing is the way you win more. Tennis is a start and stop game. It's not a marathon of long points. It's a series of sprints, point to point. It's focusing and refocusing. A better question to ask yourself is, are you practicing in this way? Are you practicing the discipline that our sport demands when playing points? Tennis is a game that is made up of a serve, a return, the next shot by the serve player that I call the S1, and the R1, which is the next shot by the return player. Winning and losing points, games, sets, and even matches is revealed by how each player plays these first 2 shots. So the question is, do you have a strategy? Is there a deliberate pattern in place? Is there enough time being devoted to practicing these first 2 shots that happen every point when you play a match? Many times you can answer a question with a question. And that's a strategy that I've used to help hundreds of players like you to discover how to win more often. Mike Kors, Transform Your Practice, dives into the practical on-court solutions to develop the most important part of your game, where 90% of all the action lives the first 4 shots you strike.